have nice things because we can't afford nice things.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Oh, man. Fuck, I was going to
See, when you initially started, it sounded like you had a thing.
I totally had a thing.
And then now you don't.
I totally had a thing. So when I remember my thing, we'll come to that. Let's first talk about what happened to you with your... Tell us about giving plasma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, why?
Oh, no, that's it. So, I don't know if, there's probably a lot of you geeks out there that don't have real jobs and have to give, like, body parts to pay your bills, right? Mike is one of those people, so he gives his plasma to save lives. Give it up for Mike.
No, don't do that.
It's for medical stuff. They make, like, vaccines and shit. I don't know, making stuff.
Here's what's up. I refuse. We have a monthly budget in our home. For obvious purposes. If you don't put together a budget, you absolutely should. You're just wasting money otherwise. We have a monthly budget in our home, and for any, sort of for fun expenses on my part, I refuse to take it out of the budget. So, I go to Plasma to pay for, video games and Magic cards. And
Makes total sense. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like having a part-time job for your fun money.
Yes. I only need to go when there's a thing I want, or right now, this week I'm gonna buy those. I'm buying moving mats for the side of this.
Yeah, see that wall right back here? That's all around us. We're gonna cover that.
We're gonna cover that with moving mats to make it sound better down here.
Soundy things.
I'm gonna pick up that, and then I gotta pick up Halo 5.
Cool.
And next month I gotta pick up Fallout 4.
Wow.
And a month after that, I've got to buy a lot of drugs.
Because Christmas is coming. And what's Christmas without a lot of drugs?
Have a holly jolly Christmas. Holy shit, that deer's nose is glowing. Am I fucking stoned or what's going on? That fat guy just went up a chimney.
The most anticipated album of 2015 from Durnk Industries. Durnk Christmas.
Christmas time is here. Copious beer. I got a new tattoo right on my dingaloo. Silver ball. Silver ball. Silver ball. Silver balls. I should not have done that to my pee-pee. Come, she told me, all over my bum, all up in her bum. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. God, I hate you, please fuck you. I think I figured out how Christmas happened.
There you go. That could very well be. It's fucking cold. Hey, let's do some drugs because...
Speaking of cold, today was the first cold day.
It feels like a real kind of October day.
It's in the 50s today.
Right? First time we really got down there. Speaking of October, when this airs... I talk like it's TV. When this is released on the interwebs...
Whenever the fuck that is.
Halloween will have come and gone. So let's talk about that real quick. So how was your Halloween?
I don't know. We haven't had it yet. Well, we're doing it together. We're doing it together.
Right? Yeah. What are we going to do for Halloween?
We're going to Dorothy's house and we're going to watch shitty horror movies.
It's going to be excellent. It's going to be awesome.
But Sensei,
I am the law.
mercy is for the weak.
I am the law.
Oh, we're mixing up movies. Speaking of movies,
We watched movies. Okay, there's this whole bit here where there's this whole in our conversation where we talked about movies that we were going to watch.
Yeah,
we didn't watch any.
We
of
didn't
those
watch any of those movies.
So I cut that part. And we're gonna put in us talking about what we actually watched.
What we actually watched on Halloween.
Yeah.
Because on Halloween, it was a Saturday, and we were hanging out. We were like going to watch some bad horror movies or good horror movies or horror movies. You know, we chose, of course, bad horror movies because it's way more fun to make fun of.
The first one that you didn't...
I admit, I missed almost all of it.
But that was the best one, unfortunately.
Which was?
Zombievers.
Zombievers.
It was very self-aware, right? Like, it was very winky the entire time, which actually kind of drove me nuts. But at least it knew it was a bad horror movie.
Right.
You know, the rest of them were trying for something like way bigger.
Do you think, I mean, and I missed most, I did catch the end of it, and I must admit there were some pieces in the end where I was like, oh, that was totally fucking stupid. But I totally bought it because, yeah, this is supposed to be a shitty-ass horror movie.
Yeah.
But then I think of other really bad movies that work because they make sure they're not self-aware, like Sharknado. Sharknado only works because they are completely those characters buy everything that's going on in that plot line.
No,
right?
it wasn't very good actors at any point, but they just, like, the only nameable actor in the entire thing was the girl, can't remember her name, it's showing up now, but she played the daughter in Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh.
Like, she's the only...
So I'm assuming that Zombievers came first.
Yes.
And that sort of launched her career.
No, they both came out in the same year. Actually, I think Dumb and Dumber 2 came out first, actually.
Wow, okay.
But she was the only nameable, and it's just the best part of the whole thing was it was mostly practical effects with the zombie beavers. They were all puppets, and that looks cool. You know, I always appreciate when they do practical monsters as opposed to.
At the end, they do like the blooper reel, and there's a beaver puppet that pops up in a bathtub, and I got to admit, I thought we were watching like. What's that horrible 80s? Oh, it's not horrible. It's actually Caddyshack.
Grandmas?
I was thinking Caddyshack. I was going to make a Caddyshack joke reference, but let's just go for it. It was a great movie, Caddyshack. We had the gopher. It reminded me totally of the gopher.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I totally was thinking Kenny Loggins was going to start singing. There's no doubt.
Danger Zone. The second movie we watched was Killer Mermaids.
Oh my god!
Shot and acted in Bulgaria by a collection of white people from all over the world.
Wow.
The only American was the main chick, and her face looked like it was squished.
It was squished a little bit.
It was squished.
Here's the thing. That was a movie where they seemed to desperately... Well, they were taking it very seriously.
They thought they were making a very excellent horror movie.
Oh, yeah.
And in reality, they shot the whole thing with a GoPro and a Nikon in one fucking lens. And don't even understand. You can't explain to them what a tripod is.
I'm positive that the guy who lensed it, the DP, probably shot a lot of like commercials,
music videos,
commercials and music video in sort of that Mediterranean area, chicks in swimsuits walking slow in slow motion, shit like that. But ultimately, I mean, we could blame the way it looked and the way it felt and all that stuff. It was just a really shitty story.
It wasn't interesting at any point.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
The makeup on the mermaid was okay, though.
There was like a mixture of like practical makeup and then they did some CG. And I'll say this, for crappy CG, it was pretty good crappy CG.
Yeah.
I've seen worse crappy CG. Now, it still was crappy. Don't get me wrong.
It was super distracting based on how everyone was reacting around it.
Totally true.
Or not reacting in certain cases. Fucking mermaids there and everyone's just like,
right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there is good crappy CG. And that had good crappy CG in it. Still crappy. Overall, I would give it a overwhelming
F-.
sound, thumbs down, -F.
You almost said sounding.
I almost said sounding.
It's in your head.
It is.
It's in your head. We just shot that bit. It's in his head. And the last one was
possibly the greatest.
No, it was terrible.
What are you talking about?
It was shit.
Did we watch a third movie?
Spiders.
Oh, we did watch a third movie. See, it was so bad I shut it out.
Yeah,
I wanted to go directly to what we watched last.
And that one we probably watched more of than either of the two.
Exactly.
Because we kept like fast forwarding through the.
It had that guy from. Well, first of all, it's about big giant spiders that come down from space.
Yes.
I think that's very important to note that they were on a Russian. It was a super secret. Russian satellite lab.
They did that super lazy writer thing where like, oh, we need international bad guys. Pick the Russians. Or it's either the Russians or the Germans.
Right. No one wants to like, pick on.
Pick the Danish.
Well, the Danish. I mean, I'll give them all kind of credit. Danish have done a lot of stuff, but I don't think they've sent anything into space. So,
that's fair.
Maybe China. China sent some shit into space. Maybe they could have done it.
That's fair.
Anyway, yes, I totally forgot about that. It had that guy in it from he flew the ships in Starship Troopers.
Yes.
What's that guy's name?
I don't remember. It's on the screen.
That's right, this guy right here.
Yeah.
He was in it. I feel kind of sorry for him. He had, there was probably a moment where he thought that his career was going to go places.
Also, everybody was saying I was being mean during the thing. But the romantic interest in that movie looked like a fucking wax figurine that melted a little bit.
There was a little bit too much plastic surgery going on.
She was ugly. She was god ugly.
It was one of those horrible situations where, again, these were both the leads. They were that. There was probably moments in both of their careers where it could have taken off and done something super interesting.
Well, he was on
right?
Days of Our Lives for like 20 years.
I mean, yeah, as a little kid, right? I mean,
no. He was in the 90s. He was probably still 30 in the 90s.
He's been 30 for the past 30 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, this lady, she chose to get way too much plastic surgery trying to, fit into some type of mold.
Like Janine Garofalo.
Where she probably shouldn't have been trying to fit into. And then you got this guy who was in soap operas and had a couple of movie roles that didn't really take him anywhere, and super sad.
He was taking it super serious.
And the spider CG, I'll give him props. It was pretty good spider CG.
It wasn't bad. It was your basic sci-fi fare.
Yeah, it was, but I mean,
Sci-Fi Channel.
Probably better than some others sci-fi stuff.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
A little more of a blip.
But we did not fast forward through a moment. I don't think we fast forward.
We did. But not as much.
Not as much as the other films.
Like Mermaids, I think we turned an hour and 15-minute movie into 20 minutes.
Probably pretty easily. But let's go to the very end of it, which was the most awesomest part.
Lovely icing on the cake for the evening.
It was beautiful. Ash versus Evil Dead premiere. Boom!
It was super good.
It was super awesome.
We only watched the second half.
We got into it a little bit late
because it didn't record. It didn't record properly. Is that what?
Well, we were hoping we would get it on demand somewhere, and it wasn't. We actually just got lucky, and it was playing when we were done with those 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it was actually on.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it Stars?
Yeah.
Stars, right?
Yeah.
Stars doing that? Fucking A, Stars.
You did a good job.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Speaking of, okay, we need to talk about this just a little bit because it is the season. So,
if you're a basic ass bitch and you like pumpkin spice,
I wasn't even really going to go there, but we might as well go there. No. What the fuck is it with all the pumpkin spice
I don't
everything?
get it either.
And when did that happen? Because I got to tell you something. In my 20s, that shit wasn't a thing.
The only pumpkin thing I like is fucking pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Yeah, I mean that was it.
And then I'll have like a slice of pumpkin pie.
Right. It's not something you sit down and you eat a. Well,
there's some fucking white ass basic bitches all over the place that are just consuming nothing but pumpkin spice everything right now.
Right.
And I don't fucking get it.
Why would you go get a pumpkin spice latte, eat to drink along with your pumpkin spice cookie or pumpkin spice fucking cupcake
muffin
or whatever whatever the fuck? Why would you do that to yourself?
It's fucking stupid. You bitches are stupid. You a dumbass bitch. You a dumbass hoe.
I didn't say anything.
All right, so we called you all here today.
I didn't call you all. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
We would like to apologize for what was said about ladies.
I didn't. It was you. You said it all.
We're supposed to be non-misogynistic or something.
I had nothing to do with this.
We're really sorry or whatever.
Come on, I get blamed for shit that you do.
Even though if you're into pumpkin spice, you is a stupid ass hoe. So shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch.
You all stupid ass fucking whores!
Can I be done now?
Okay, so we've made some horror films. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But apparently, I mean, we hang out with other filmmakers sometimes and all this kind of stuff. So every season, I'll get this. Somebody will come up to me and be like, "Hey, October, man, this must be your favorite season, buddy."
No, we can't shoot anything.
Halloween, man.
We can't shoot anything. It's too cold. It's raining and snowing. We can't do it. We can't do anything.
Like, okay, yeah, I've made some horror films.
You know what's my favorite season? July.
It doesn't mean that, like, I'm not one of these Halloween fanatics. I'm not one of these people who's like, I've been working for the last 4 months on my costume for Halloween.
I know a few of those people.
And it's fine, and it's totally cool. I'm just saying, until you see me dressed up as, like, I don't know, a mech warrior from fucking Pacific Rim. I mean, I'm not that guy, okay? I'm not that guy. So,
can we get the suits from Pacific Rim and we just copy each other all night?
That would be awesome. That's a great idea. We should totally do that. Oh, man.
We're not going to do it.
We're not going to do it. No, because neither of us give enough of a shit to make that happen. But it's a great idea.
Here's what's up. I think I'm over doing costumes for Halloween. Like, I think that was fun when I was younger. I think I'm over that. I'll totally do costumes to, like, go to a nerd convention or something like that. I'll still totally do that, right?
I can see that.
Because that's, like, more of an occasion. I don't give a shit about going and, hitting on sluts downtown dressed as Zorro. I don't give a shit.
Let me be perfectly clear. For those of you who do that, that's totally fucking awesome. That's totally great. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Also, ladies that are wearing super skimpy outfits in 30-degree weather, good for you. I don't get it, but good for you.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Tell me your secret of how to survive.
All I'm saying is, don't assume that person is me.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
Because we're too fucking cool for that.
So...
We'd like to accept this award as the most cool people on the planet.
Thank you so much. It makes all the time that I spent learning about aspect ratios, pixel density, and CRI so worth it.
Learning about the business of video games, not even gameplay or story writing, but like the business aspects of video games.
Exactly. Distribution and the things about distribution that we all need to know about in order to do our jobs well.
Very, very unique rules in D&D 3.5, 3, 2.5, 2.
Dude, it says the most uncool.
I wore my good beanie for this. All by myself.
I don't know. I don't even know what cool means anymore, quite honestly. So
today was cool outside.
that is true. If we're talking like specifically about temperature and how it relates to the human body, I can do that.
That sounding needle I put in my penis was pretty cool. Okay, Chad.
Yeah.
I'm going to read you the definition of sounding. Okay?
Okay, sounding. All right.
Before we get started, what do you think it is?
I have really no idea. I have no clue.
Based on the name, no guesses?
I got nothing. I'm if I had to guess, it's like humming on like nuts or something.
Humming on nuts. Okay, I mean you're close. You're close.
That's the best I can do.
Okay, sounding. The definition on Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
The practice of inserting plastic or metal sounds, long, thin, and very smooth objects, into yours or someone else's urethra. Ultimately leads to stretching of the urethra so that larger objects such as a finger can be inserted into the penis. Bob had sounded himself.
Oh, that's horrible and hilarious at the same time. Oh my God.
The example they used, Bob had sounded himself so much his girlfriend could shove a Tampax in his pocket.
Oh God. Oh my God. That's horrible.
I have a video here to show you.
Oh God.
Okay, if there's
Sounding
one thing
needle.
I've learned from the internet and the world at large, if you can think of it, people are trying to fuck doing it.
Well, that's probably true. Probably true.
Like furries.
Yeah.
We have a mutual acquaintance friend of ours that was selling a furry costume on Facebook the other day.
We do.
I'm going to say her name and it's going to get bleeped.
Oh, of course. Oh, duh. Obviously. I don't even know. Okay, yeah.
The
Yeah,
thing
that
is,
makes total
it was
sense now.
used. It's for used
Wow.
costume. And
Well, I mean, there might be somebody.
there might
that's in
be
the market
more
for something
value
like
in
that.
it. There might be more value in
That is
it.
a possibility.
She's
That is a
attractive.
possibility.
She's attractive. So,
Wow.
this weekend we did a thing on Saturday.
We did do a thing on Saturday. Yeah, we did a little workshop action where we.
I still don't entirely understand it, but I'll show up for it.
Well, you know, and it's interesting that you say that because I think for you, it's for you specifically, it's probably more of like just a right now anyway. I feel like for you, it's just sort of an exercise and like hanging out with people and
Yeah,
Meeting
which
new
is
people
a
and all
thing
that.
that I do need to practice.
well, it's the socializing bit is kind of an important.
my
thing in what we do, for sure.
disdain
Yeah, for human peoples.
well, pretty much everyone.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
But I think right now it's super helpful as like a writer and a potential director to kind of see shit like that kind of come together. I think you probably learned more.
Well, say what we did. Let's say what we did.
Yeah. Well, basically we decided, and when I say we, I mean Dorothy and I. Quite honestly, we decided, fuck all you guys. We decided that we were going to bring some people together and work a scene. All right. Originally, we did this with one of my screenplay that I'm working. We did a scene. We worked a couple of scenes, and it was fascinating and super helpful for me as a writer putting that shit together.
And that makes way more sense to me working on a thing people like that you're trying to get through.
Yep.
Just workshop some of the stuff you've already written to better understand what it's supposed to be.
This last Saturday we introduced that sort of concept, and we thought it would be a good idea to not work anybody's script specifically. It was more like, here's what the process is going to be like. So we found this script, and quite honestly, it wasn't the greatest script in the world, and it had like a lot of issues with it. But I think what it did do is it takes you off the page and puts all of that dialogue and all of those words into practice. So you can actually kind of see and feel what's going on, and kind of feel your way through what that scene could be like if it was in the hands of somebody, in the hands of a group of people who were capable.
You could feel the words on the page. You feel the actions. You feel yourself. You feel your female co-stars.
There's a lot of feeling going on.
You feel butts, boobs. Oh god, just anuses. So many anuses.
The scents, and the tastes.
When a man loves a woman, doesn't have to love her.
No.
From the people who brought you Durnk Christmas, Durnk covers.
Roxanne, you don't have to be a filthy whore.
Because you're easy. Easy like fucking your sister.
Blue moon, I saw you sitting alone with 12 of your empty friends next to you. God, I'm trashed, holy shit. Blue moon.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men.
Yeah, it's been 1 week since I had to pee. Pretty sure I'm dehydrating. 5 days since you laughed at me, said you are fucking dying, fuckwad. I had a good idea. I had a good time doing it.
Yeah.
We were there for we probably worked on it for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, for 2.5 hours.
12-page script. Just went through a few scenes. Did a full read through of the script, and then we just kind of worked
But
on
we
a
met
couple
some
of
new
scenes
people
with
that
him.
were super cool, and we had a good time, and they think we're awesome, and yeah.
One particularly cool one.
Well,
that,
it's true. It's true. She had the curves and all the right
How
places.
you doing?
And then
How you
I
doing?
had a hot turkey sandwich at Village Inn. So fuck it. That's
You guys went to Village Inn without me?
You left. You totally left.
I had to
Don't even-
leave. I had to go see my parents.
I know. Well, don't whine to me then about it.
I will whine to whomever I want. This is America. It is my American right
I guess.
to whine day in and day out about things I cannot control, well, could easily control, but choose not to because I'm too fucking lazy.
First world problems. Don't tell me I don't love my mom if I don't share your fucking post. Okay?
You'll find love in 3 days if you retweet this.
That reminds me, I did see one that did make me giggle, and that was just because, of all the other shit that was on there. Was somebody posted, if you get a job, in 14 days, money will be coming to you. And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
it totally makes sense. That's the first one that makes sense.
I'm going to have to look this up and post it right here, but my wife found one that somebody reposted the other day. It was from a doctor that said, dihydrogen monoxide is in both these things, and it was juice and bleach. Know what poisons you're giving your children. For those of you that don't realize, dihydrogen monoxide is fucking water!
Learn some shit, people.
The best part, though, was the comment section of that was like, it's a good thing I live in the desert because I don't have to deal with dihydrogen monoxide on a daily basis. And then, like just people harassing the shit out of her. She was a doctor, too. She had a PhD in her fucking name.
That shit was made up. That was not like a real person. It had to have been a fake person. Right? I mean, come on. I mean, and that's, people trying to stir some shit up. Or, like you said about the Halloween thing we did a couple of episodes ago, people like us making shit up to see how stupid people are. Yeah.
Find out how many people message him and go, oh my god, I had no idea.
Did you see this on the internet? Because it's true if it's on the internet. You can only put true things on the internet. Especially Facebook, it's all true. They look at that. They have a whole staff that does research.
We don't even need the Library of Congress anymore. We have Wikipedia.
They use Dogpile and search
thing.
some things.
It's
and
the
they
same
It's
thing.
the same thing. Wikipedia is the same thing. They go through that all, and it's all true.
Did you hear? Supposedly, Friday the 13th is going to happen 13 times this year.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't even know it could happen 13 times, but they posted it on Facebook, and there was like a lot of likes on it, and you can't put anything on Facebook that isn't true. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's super unlucky.
You're so cute. You're so cute, Mike. It's fucking lying, man. I mean, that is a lie. That is a blatant, straight-up falsehood. It is not possible that there are 13 Friday the 13th in 1 year. That's what you're telling me. And it was on Facebook, so it had to be true. You can put whatever you want to on Facebook, Mike. Whatever you want. Look at me. You can put whatever you want to on Facebook. It does not have to be true. There are no fact checkers. That shit was a bold-faced fucking lie. Okay? They were lying to you.
But they can't.
Shh, quiet now. Okay? Here's what I need you to do. I need you to leave me alone. Okay, I need you to go over there. I need you to stop sitting next to me. I need you to stop talking to me for at least an hour because I can't handle this shit right now, Mike. Oh my God, when that Nigerian prince finally gives me that money, I'm so out of here.
So, Halloween horror movies. You have told me that you're not a horror movie fan.
No,
Are there horror
I think
movies?
here's the thing about horror movies. I think nobody does anything interesting with the genre. I think a lot of people do the same fucking hashed out bullshit time after time after time after time. And the distance between good versions of that genre is way farther than other genres.
Right. I think it's because, there's a fan group out there that is looking for very specific kinds of content. When they say horror, this is what they want. I think the best horror movies are movies that aren't even classified as horror films.
Thrillers.
But they totally are.
Thrillers.
Right? Yeah, really
Psychological stuff.
Right?
Like Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, fuck yeah.
One of the best horror movies of all time.
That is easily a horror film. But I mean, I will say this about horror movies. Yes, we've made horror films. Again, that doesn't make me a fanboy of horror. But there are what I would consider genre films that I do feel are sort of classic and awesome and great. There's a handful of them. And
Friday the 13th.
I would say the original Halloween.
The original
John Carpenter's
The original Nightmare on Elm Street.
The original Nightmare. There's some, and I would say like Friday the 13th is probably the second
Shining.
one that most
The
people
Shining
like.
is one of the scariest movies.
Oh fuck yeah, Shining! Oh, that's great, and that is sort of straight up horror,
and not even like a bunch of people died, just like a couple people died.
Oh yeah,
in the
for
movie.
sure. It's just that isolation that's just freaking just insane.
Perfectly captured.
Right. So okay, this is the question for you then. Halloween season.
Yes.
Give me 2 titles that would actually still now today scare the shit out of you.
It.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, people get creeped out by that one for sure.
Pennywise, it was just scared the shit out of me. And every time I watch The Omen,
right,
I get scared.
The Omen, and actually The Omen 2 creeps the shit out of me too, because the kid's old enough by Omen 2 where
he's developed some acting skills.
and it's just like, what? Little dude's freaking me the shit out.
The Omen is one of the scariest movies I think of all time. Also the original, the Bates Motel.
Psycho.
The original Psycho.
Yeah, Psycho had some fucked up shit going on. He broke some fucking rules with Psycho. I mean, I'm not even talking like conventional genre rules. I'm talking like Hollywood fucking rules. He broke them.
Yeah.
But they let this shit slide because it was good.
The original Psycho is just scary.
Oh, for sure. I saw the what they call the director's release of The Exorcist in the theater like a few years ago, where they added in the scenes that were too fucking scary.
A movie that was so fucked up it destroyed the main actress in it.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
messed her up mentally.
Just totally messed her up for sure. Man, but yeah, so there's some, but they also defy the genre. They're not what people. They're not the horror. They're not the horror genre films.
Well, horror people think when you say horror, people think slasher flicks now. They
For
think
most part,
they think gore. You know what I mean? Like they're thinking.
That's a really good point.
They're thinking Saw and stuff like that. That's not what horror is. Mm-hmm. That's just gore movies that really build no tension and no believability.
The Hitcher. If you haven't seen the original Hitcher with fucking. What's the guy's name that was in the Hitcher? Shit, I just totally blanked it.
It's on the screen.
Yeah, it's that guy right there. It's this guy right here.
It's probably on the top of the screen.
This guy right here. That's a fucked up movie, and that the remake didn't even come close to. And that's another thing.
There's I don't even know about that.
They are remaking a lot of classic.
No, movie scared me when I was a kid, but didn't scare me when I went back and watched it again. Maximum Overdrive. The movie scared me as a kid.
Yep.
Because cars were like big and scary, and like I was a little kid, and I'm like I didn't really understand them.
Yep.
But now as an adult, I'm like, this movie's stupid.
Didn't hold up. No.
Child's Play also had that exact same
Child's
effect.
Play, yeah. Child's Play just does
scared
not
the
hold
fuck out of me as a kid.
When I was a kid, the movie that scared the shit out of me was a made-for-TV movie too, Salem's Lot.
Salem's Lot was scary.
Destroyed me.
Salem's Lot was scary.
I was like 7, and like I was like, I'm gonna watch Salem's Lot. Ha ha ha. No, Chad is not watching Salem's Lot.
You know what movie was never scary? Birds. Everybody talks about how Birds was an amazing horror genre film. That movie was never fucking scary.
Because it's kind of ridiculous trying to watch it now. It doesn't, unfortunately.
When I was a kid, I watched that shit, and I'm like, I don't get it.
Well, when
you can see the fucking strings.
When you were a kid, it was still a 20-year-old movie.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
You know, that movie's been around for a while.
You know what I do want to talk about? I'm almost done Christmas shopping already. Andrew and I are, for like everybody.
Wow.
We get started on that shit in late July. We have this thing, again, back to the budget thing. We have this thing where once every 2 weeks, we buy a Christmas present for somebody. And by the time this time of year rolls around, we're fucking done. We're fucking done. And we've spent like, what, $50 per 2-week paycheck?
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. So you're not, loading yourself down with that.
No.
With that
so many people
financial-
don't start until fucking like Black Friday. And we're saving money. Really? You just dropped 14 grand in a day. Is that saving money? Yo.
Hey, how'd it go?
I'm so tired. Black Friday, buddy.
That's right.
Black Friday.
So, what'd you get?
I got, listen to this.
Yeah.
Free 32-inch TVs, $200 off a piece.
Oh, fuck.
I got one 72-inch TV at $300 off.
Get the fuck out of here.
I got 2 Blu-rays, half price.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got an Xbox One. I got a PS4.
The PS4, you got it free with the game, right?
Yes, with the
nice,
game.
nice.
Yes.
That is badass.
My God, I did so fucking well.
Well, you got back at perfect timing. I'm super hungry. Let's go get something to eat.
I can't afford food anymore.
Dude, what you talking about?
No, there's literally a creditor outside that tried to stab me on the way in here. I spent so much money today. I snapped that motherfucker's neck. He is dead in the yard right now.
Oh, fuck, Mike! Fuck!
Listen, Black Friday.
Oh, man.
I stabbed 2 children.
Go get the hacksaw!
And punched an old lady
Get
at
the fucking
Walmart
hacksaw,
today.
Mike!
I'm hardcore as fuck. America! You're not going to be able to eat for a month.
I put it all on the credit cards.
I
got a DVD player. Who fucking uses DVD players anymore?
I do gotta give credit where credit is due to my little sister and my mother. Thank you for going to Black Friday so that the rest of us don't fucking have to. Oh, to be fair, Cyber Monday's a thing. Cyber Monday's a thing now, so you don't have to do that anymore.
That's a good point. I pretty much do all my shopping on fucking Amazon and eBay. So.
My dad takes that Monday off every year.
Really?
Yeah, and he sits around and he just buys all his. He's like, click, 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 click. And then, like, at 2 in the afternoon, he's done. He's like, all right, I'm done.
I'm done. I'm gonna go binge watch fucking.
Well, he's watching The Walking Dead now because it's back.
I'm binge watch. Well, he can't binge watch because he's like it's back, so he's gotta wait a week.
He's gotta wait. He's gotta wait now.
He could binge watch that one show with about the president guy on HBO. What's that called? Not HBO. On Netflix. What's that Netflix show? With the states and the dude, and he's like the president, and he's like killed some reporter chick, and his wife used to be married to Sean Penn, and sorry.
He's a senator. He's not the president.
He becomes the president in season 2.
Does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Huh. Yes, I just spoiled it for you.
Sorry.
I watched like 5 episodes of that show and went, fuck, this is too heavy. I can't do it.
I know, right? It's super heavy. It's way heavy.
I've never made it through Breaking Bad for that exact same reason. I can't do super heavy TV. I can't do it.
It was so fucking awesome. I binge watched the shit out of Breaking Bad.
To be fair, though,
like-
I don't think I need to watch Breaking Bad because I've seen all of the major scenes.
Yeah, that's probably
and
true.
And everybody's
Yeah.
told me all of the major plot points. I don't think I need to watch the show. It's the same thing with Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
I don't need to
true.
watch that
Yeah.
fucking show. Everybody's
Everybody
told
talks
me
about
everything there is to know about it.
You see all the little clips on the social medias.
I don't fucking need to watch it.
Find out that somebody got killed that you didn't think was going to get killed. Yeah, I mean.
Supposedly
sure.
that happened this week on The Walking Dead.
Somebody
somebody
got
got
killed.
murdered.
Yeah.
That's another show that'll
I think
do
Glenn
that too.
got
though.
killed. I think
Glenn died?
I think Glenn died. I saw it on the Facebook.
Oh man.
They didn't do that to Glenn. I'm like, thanks a lot, you fucking. Nothing. I'm actually kind of over it. I'm kind of done with it.
Glenn, that's amazing to me because Glenn was always my joke with Glenn on that show was he's if you have a D&D character and you mini max your stats into luck. That's what Glenn is. He's never doing the right thing. It's just always shit comes face up for him,
totally,
right?
Totally. He's like perfectly the luckiest dude. In,
Toast always falls butter side up
for
Glenn.
Fuck yeah, that's totally
The whole butter side down thing, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that. It's never happened to him.
When things go wrong, apparently things go wrong big. You know.
Let me go ahead and roll this dice to see if I fuck the farmer's daughter. Yep. 20. Got her in the butt. And she's into it. And she's into it.
They need a special word for that.
And then she went ass to mouth. Rosario. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, you go ass to mouth.